We like to focus on a different approach. How can we interpret tremendously large amount of textual or other qualitative data? One could say we should turn to algorithms. The trend in qualitative data analysis and its software is obviously towards automation. Big textual data is analyzed using keywords in context, machine learning, topic modeling, and other algorithm or dictionary-based approaches. All these methods are really pushing qualitative data analysis forward. However, we would like to focus on a different approach. What we could also do is crowdsource the work. For Amazon, hundreds of people are working to code and rate words. But also non-commercially, thousands of people are helping out science in so-called citizen science projects, such as Zooniverse. Actually, this is often just a kind of cheap labor force. So, if we would like to focus on a different approach, what kind of approach? What inspires us?
Who owns big business? In today's world, that is a difficult question to answer. The control over big business is strongly intertwined. Corporations share directors, they share owners, and often even own each other. But we know very little about the properties and the generating mechanisms of this global network of corporate control. In the CorpNet Research Group, a team of social scientists and computer scientists work together and employ cutting-edge data analytics and large-scale network analysis techniques to study the network of corporate control over 100 million firms worldwide. But how can we use these methods developed in physics and computer science to answer the question, who holds power in contemporary capitalism?
If you want to examine how social interactions lead to a certain outcome, you can study daily life or its online residue. But in these studies, you cannot control for effects beyond the research design, and you will often find spurious relations. Fortunately, experiments can complement field studies. To control the variables, however, experiments can only contain few at a time. Here is an example of an experiment that shows the effect of different social networks much clearer than field studies can. It's about collective action hindered by misunderstandings, manipulations, or other kinds of noise. The question is, can experiments help to figure out indeed which network structures are conducive to collective action? The technical issue is whether multiple independent information channels help to resolve noise.
This is the problem. A talking head and a white background. Academic aesthetics, that's what we're talking about. Academia is a place that has very little room for messiness. John Law has been... sorry, ik moet dat nog een keer overdoen. Had ik John Law al genoemd, want die is eigenlijk wel...
Nee.
So the sociologist John Law once said, academics distort reality into clarity. And I think that's a fantastic phrase. Academics distort reality into clarity. And with John Law, I'm looking for an alternative, a mode of reporting on reality which is hospitable to the messiness of the world. Film offers alternatives for anthropological reporting. My research is an ongoing attempt to explore this medium for social science research. The essay film is a particularly promising genre as it brings images and words next to each other.
I don't know where you looked at, but you should watch into the lens.
Aha, where was I looking at?
I don't know.
Shouldn't we think that messiness is probably part and parcel of each and every human life? And shouldn't we then also not think about possibilities to put that given into our reports? Oh,
Ietsjes korter.
kun je niet eigenlijk dit hele proces juist in zijn falen laten zien? Is dat eigenlijk niet waar we het hier over hebben?